And well, Reliance is also making a move. Remember, we were talking about Reliance being in a bit of a cold storage and a slumber last several sessions. At least this morning it's woken up 1% higher, and we've got some positive brokerage notes on Reliance as well. Adani Ports continues to react well. 1.5% of a up move makes it the best performing stock on the Nifty. Market itself is opened with about a 70-point uplift on the headline index, and as of now, the Bank Nifty is also in step with a gain of about 0.2%. So L&T, SBI, lots of your heavyweights up and about. Some names like Hindalco from the metals universe are doing okay. SBI is up. Some of the tech names also on the upside of the screen. Very diverse, sort of a broad up move. Speaking of the decliners, not too many names actually. Dr. Reddy's, Britannia, Nestle. So basically, it seems that FMCG pharma not so much in focus, but the rest of the market is looking good as we start off 70 points higher.
Well, the mid-cap index is outperforming for another day in a row. The mid-cap index is up 0.5%, and today the advanced decline ratio is positive, skewed in favor of the advancing side. So we've got about 1250 stocks in the green at open versus about 350 stocks in the red. On the way down, CDSL, Aster DM down 5.5%. The street is awaiting that block deal on both these stocks. So under pressure, Snowman Logistics, a stock that Nigel highlighted in the morning, is one of the big winners of the day, 7% up on that. The promoters, remember, have been increasing their stake in the company, so that's up nearly 7%. ABB India starts the day with a gain of about 4%, so strong opening there. You've got Pratap Snacks and Sanofi India as a couple of the other winners in the mid-cap universe. Other than that, you've got strength coming in on PTC India, Shyam Metallics. We will be chatting with the management. NOSIL too, compared to what the kind of volumes we normally see, NOSIL is popping up on the price and on the volume charts. So that stock is up 3.5%.
Well, that's right, Reema. A few more stocks to add to the list. You have Gravita. Kotak had initiated coverage on the stock. The stock is reacting positively. Yesterday it ended at the high point of the day. Today it's seeing follow through up close to around 3%. A few more stocks that are catching my attention. MapMy India is down close to around 5.5%. So keep an eye out on that one. That's one of the bigger losers actually in today's trading session. So that stock is on our radar. Torrent Power yesterday ended with a massive gain. Well, that one's come in for some profit taking as well after the big upsurge. Let's see whether or not that dip gets bought into. And as I mentioned earlier today, that Snowman Logistics, yesterday it crossed a couple of crucial technical levels. Now it's trading comfortably above the 20 as well as the 50 DMA. So let's see if it can hold on to that mark. But those are the top stocks actually that are moving around. Let's add to the list a couple of more movers. Industries has had a one-way move. Now that one has come in for some profit taking, so just keep an eye out on that one. It started off in the green and came back down. And SCI Land and Assets, the stock was at lower circuit for the last few sessions. Today it's opened at upper circuit with the gain of close to around 5%. So that one as well is on our radar. What else will be?
I'm just looking at ABB because this brokerage call has worked very, very well. It's UBS, and UBS's price target on ABB is now northwards of 7,500. The stock's reacting very well to that. UBS is, saying that electrification in motion will drive growth and margins, and you can expect more upgrades. So that's one stock in focus, looking good. Other than that, some of the names that Mangalam alerted us on, Pratap Snacks, for instance, which is launching fresh. I think this commissioning of a fresh, line, a facility line, that's working well. 4% up on that stock as well. CDSL, of course, in focus because of the block deal, 6% down on that one. Ditto for Aster, still down about 5.5–6%. So that's how it's playing out. But the broader market's actually the one where the action is. The mid-cap index is up about 0.5%, looking good. A lot of those PSU names. By the way, Zomato, check out the move on Zomato now, 3.5%. And this follows after yesterday's big surge. Zomato's going places. Maybe it's IPL season, maybe it's something else. The stock has been on a roll. Zomato, 1 year is 276% of a rally, and this year alone, Zomato has put on 52%. So yeah, going's been good for this one stock. Mankind still looking good, 3.5% up. So lots of names. And then you have, of course, the railway stocks, IRFC, RITES, a lot of these names on the upside of the screen.
Well, that's right. Mankind, the reason the stock is moving up is post that clean-out trade that we saw yesterday from the PE. The optimism is that it gets into the MSCI going by a couple of notes, and that's why the stock from yesterday's low, in fact, is up close to around 7.5%. So that's been one of the big movers. I think one of the blocks got cleaned out, and that was flashing for us on the screen. It'll come back up for our viewers as well. So we'll keep an eye out on that. But a good